Hello everyone, so we're learning something new and cool today. We're learning how to multiply double digits, like the ones right here, in this new way. We're learning through the Japanese method. I heard this is what they do in Japan. So, I hope you guys are really excited to learn this, and we're going to get right into it. So, for this, we're going to be using lines. So I want you guys, when you're making a problem, you can use up your whole page or just a big enough space. Also, I want to talk about place value and digits. So we're talking about double digits, which means there's two numbers within this number. So this is a digit in the digit in the ones place, the digit in the tens place, and again, tens place, ones place. I want you guys to remember that because it will be talked about a lot. So let's get started. We have 23 times 18. So what we're going to do first, we're going to do 23. And we're going to write lines, the lines based on the tens place. So we're going to do tens place first. There's the number 2, so we're going to draw 2 lines. And when you're doing your tens place or your first number, it's always on the left. So you start on the left. So this is my left. I'm going to start this way. 1, 2. And try to draw your lines long enough so you don't have to extend them when you don't have enough space. Okay, now we're going to do our ones. There's 3, so we're going to draw 3 lines. You're going to leave a decent amount of space, and then you're going to draw your lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to do 18. So we're going to do our 10th place, which is 1. We're going to start on the left. This is my left. We're going to start over here. 1, and then we're going to draw 8 ones over on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm drawing here. 8. I almost didn't have enough space. Okay, now we have this table rug looking lines. What you're going to do is you're going to draw dots on all the intersections or where it makes an X or 2 lines meet. Some geometry for you guys. Okay, so we're drawing all the dots. And if you have a marker, it's easier because you can just plop it down, or a highlighter, because you're going to have to count these dots. So make sure you're doing them good. Okay, so I drew all my dots now. Now you might be wondering, I don't see no math. This is what we're going to do. We're going to draw groups now. Okay, so we're going to draw our last group. See this corner over here? This is our group 3. Then group 2 is these 2 corners. You see these middle parts? This is the second group. Goes all the way through. And then we have again group 1 over up in the front. Okay, now this is where the numbers start to appear. Now we're going to count each of the dots per group, and we're going to start this way and go this way. Now we're doing it this way because we're creating the digits for the numbers. These are going to give us the digits for our answer. So let's start. We're going to count all the dots here. Now, if you guys are good at your numbers arrays, and when we start doing this more often, you can do arrays and numbers and columns and rows to kind of do a trick or kind of speed up the process. But I want you guys to count it since we're just learning how to do it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24. But we can't keep this. When you're doing this, you can't keep it. It's 1 digit per the groups. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the last digit, and we're going to take our friend over here in the tens place, and we're going to bump him to the next group. So he's going to 2, and then we're going to add him. So he's going to be added to the next group. So I'm going to erase him from this group because he's going to be added into this group. So now, again, I'm going to count the dots I have. Remember, this is a whole group, so you're going to count the dots up here and the dots down here. So we have 3 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to write 19, and I have to add 2. So 19 plus 2 is 21. Now remember, I can only keep 1 digit. So I'm going to keep the ones digit, the digit in the ones place. I'm going to take my friend, and I'm going to add him to the next group. So 2 plus, remember, always write that plus sign. And now we're going to count the amount of dots here. We have 2 dots. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So now we have this 4, 1, 4. How do we arrange these numbers? When you get all your answers, you're going to arrange the numbers. This is your first number, second number, and third number. This is your hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. So you get 414. This is also why this is group 3, group 2, and group 1. Okay? How do you guys feel about that? If you're still a little confused, it's okay. I have another example that we're gonna do. Kind of cool though, right? To learn a new way. So we also have 45 times 34. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do our tens place first. So you're gonna start on your left. Your tens place, see how your tens place is on your left on your number? It's the same thing follows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our ones place, you're gonna leave some space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna do it again for our second number. We have 3 in the tens place. So on our left, this is your left. We're gonna draw 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna draw 4 lines for our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I want everyone to go circling and drawing their dots in. And you're gonna draw all intersections, make sure they have the dots. Because if you don't, then you're not gonna get the correct answer. Because we're gonna count the dots to give us our answers. So now you're gonna make your groups. We have group 3 over here. Then we have group 2 is the 2 middle. Okay, you're gonna go across. It's called a rug, table. Then we're gonna go back to group 1 over here. Okay, and now we're gonna count them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have 20. What do? We keep the last digit and we add the number to the next group. +2, and I'm gonna erase it from here. So we have 0 in the ones place. Now we're gonna add this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We have 31. Plus this 2 equals 33. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep the last digit. We're gonna take this, we're gonna add him to the next group. And let's count our last group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 12 plus 3 is 15. Now, this is also a double digit. However, this is the last group, so it's okay. We have no other group to add our friend to. So, the question is now, how do I place these numbers together to give me the proper answer? You're going to start from group 1, then group 2, then group 3, giving you the answer of 1,530. See that? 15, 3, 0, boom. Cool, right? So I'm gonna give you guys a couple examples. Call me over after you're done and we're gonna see how well you guys are. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited to do this. It's kind of cool, it's kind of fun, it's very different. So let's see.